Buddy in a tractor or something.
Oh my gosh, that felt like a lot better bite. What's poppin'? Here we are in a boat. I'm super stoked because I'm fishing with an absolute Michigan Hammer Bass and Bill 96. I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description below so you can check him out. But really the goal today is just catch some bass. Obviously, it wouldn't be an online outdoorsman video if I didn't bring my ultralight, so of course I've got my ultralight, but the main goal is just to catch some big old green fish. Regardless, I'm not gonna sit here and ramble at the camera. What I am gonna do is pick up a rod and see if I can swing back on a big old fat fish. Let's get started. All right, I'm gonna get started with a swim jig here. Kind of a bluegill type color. I'm thinking that behind old Bill, it's gonna be hard to pick up some fish, but I'll do what I can. Old buddy's throwing a chatterbait, it looks like. So, current conditions, it's a little overcast, and we actually had a bit of a cold front come through, so I'm not sure how that's gonna affect the bite. It might make things tough, who knows?
Oh, there he is. There we go. Crushed it. Crushed it, man. That's what we're talking about.
There you go. It's been a slow start so far, but Bill just popped 2 in a row. So I'm thinking he's starting to show me what to do. No.
Did it get off?
I don't know what happened there, dude. It just kind of like felt like I reeled it into a fish's mouth.
When you back me in the...
There's one.
Yo?
Yes, sir. He's not bad. That was such a soft bite, I'm telling you. The old swim jig. Finally, my gosh, I'm telling you guys, I had a bite earlier and it was the softest, most ridiculous bite, and it made me mad because I totally missed the fish. And that one I just swung, even though I was really unsure. But that's the thing, I was talking to Bill about it here a second ago, and swim jigs can be kind of a pain in the butt to feel bites. Not a bad fish. I mean, he's a little chunky, but he's pretty small. But I'll take him. I'm on the board. I caught a fish behind Bill. I'm a legend. All right. I feel a lot better now. Dude, I didn't even feel a bite. I just like, it was just soft. My line was just kind of like, so I'm just like, whatever. Now I'm just gonna be doing that all day.
Yeah, right? Just little chungaloon.
Chungaloon.
Did you just get bit again?
No, I heard the word chungaloon and it made me happy. I like that. Okay, well, I'm stealing Bill's word for the day, chungaloon. If I catch another fish, I will refer to it as a chungaloon. So just stay tuned for that. Ever since switching to kayak fishing, now I like slightly shorter rods. Yeah. 6'10" is like my new 7 foot. It's funny how just a couple inches can make... There's one.
Oh, got him. Good one?
I don't know, but that hooks... No! Oh, no. Why? Why? Nice one, dude, man. My hook set was so cool. I was like, yeah! No, dude. Literally...
They're loaded right here.
Oh, dang it.
Up.
He just stopped it. So, again, dude, like these bites on the swim jig are making me so mad I want to switch to something else. Oh, I'm so mad right now. That, like, it felt good, but it was hard to tell. It was definitely skin hooked. It just popped right out. Swim jig, you have had plenty of time to shine, and I know I've missed fish on you, but spinnerbait will work better. I'm just gonna try this little creature bait here, flip it around while Bill's covering water. Figure it can't hurt. It's not like anything else is really getting smacked, so might as well keep experimenting. All right, I'm tying on a Jack Hammer Chatterbait. So far, it's been awful slow. Well, you know, it hasn't been that bad. It's just windy and cold. I'm gonna put one of these 4-inch Rage Menaces on there. Honestly, I've never thrown one of these things, but they look like they'll be a great chatterbait trailer. Jeez, you gotta be that loud. What is he? His feet. Turned off my camera and caught a fish. Dude, he literally felt like a wet sock. I was like, that has to be grass. Bill's like, you got one? I'm like, that's grass. And then it starts moving. Dude, it was a wet sock. These fish are, I think that really speaks to how these fish are feeding right now. They're kind of sitting behind grass and they're just kind of like, nah. I don't really feel like eating. I don't really feel like doing anything. And that's what really speaks to what's happened over the last week. We've had a nice warm spring thus far. And then over the last week, we've really had a cold snap. And last night it got cold, this morning it was cold, the wind is blowing hard, and I think these fish are kind of finicky right now. All of the bites that I've personally had have been really like just not aggressive. I don't even know there's a fish there, and then they just kind of show up. It's weird.
Oh, got him.
There he is.
That's a very small one, yeah. I was gonna say, I think she's coming at us or she's really small or a little bit of both.
Did he hit it hard?
That one hit it pretty good, actually.
God, why don't I get any of the good bites? I think they do like the white a little better. Again, turn off the camera, catch another fish.
Oh, no,
Yeah, dude, I turned it off. I'm like, I'm so sick of this. But this is literally, how does this fish eat a jackhammer? I thought jackhammers were big fish baits. Leave it to Ethan to catch the dink. Of course, just leave it to me. We're with Bill, big fish Bill over here, and I catch this. Hey, I can catch fish behind a freaking big fish wizard, so I feel good.
That's a good one right there. Let's go, buddy. Freaking stacked up. You gotta get the chatterbait out.
I know.
You gotta get it. We found the wad.
All right, well, Bill is now kicking my butt. Yeah, I know. I felt one or two little tiny chunks of it. There's a fish.
Got him?
Oh my gosh, he's coming right at me.
He's running at the boat?
Yeah.
That's a good one. You on the net?
Nah. Swing!
Oh, she's kind of skinny.
She is skinny. Girl, you're not even looking like you're pre-spawn. What are you doing? Kind of poked it and just swam right at me. But look how she got it. My gosh, that's the best way. That, my friends, is how you want them to eat a chatterbait, ideally. I just kind of watched Bill catching fish in front of me. I'm just like, God, can I join in on the action at some point? And this fish, thankfully, decided to help me out. Not bad, skinny little fella. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Not sure if you can really tell what's going on here, but essentially we're fishing kind of this like, almost like a shallow, sandy, gravelly type spot, but there's a transition to deeper water. And there's some isolated grass clumps. And anytime we start to tick that grass, there's a chance we might have a bass on the other side of it. This wind is just rocking and rolling, man. That's gotta be a fish. He ain't fighting at all. What the heck? What are you doing? Oh, dude, look at this gash, bro.
Oh, dude, maybe
Buddy got, now he feels even worse.
by a pike, I think.
Dude, this guy got smacked by a pike for sure.
Too, right? Yeah.
He didn't fight at all. I was like, it's because he's half dead. Buddy, I hope you do better. I hope you go find like refuge. My goodness, I feel bad for catching him. There's one.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Going?
I felt that grass and he ate it like literally in the grass. Putting up a little fight though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this little windy bank right here, they're here, but both the fish that I caught have both been like literally in the grass. I pull it through the grass and then I just kind of randomly hook one. And they're just kind of cold. They're just not very active today. I think it's kind of a matter of putting your chatterbait in front of them and just kind of making them react. And Bill's been talking about it. It's like we've been covering a ton of water today, but not only that, it's like when we do find fish, they're kind of grouped up in little clusters and they're all kind of in like one little spot. It's kind of weird.
That was the move last year.
Hey, whoa, I got line on you. I literally am like hooking Bill's jacket with my line. Meanwhile, I'm reeling in Mr. Dink. Wait, what did you call your fish earlier? I forgot to call him this.
Chungaloon?
This is not a chungaloon. This is, I want to catch a chungaloon. We have not caught a chungaloon. Man, I popped him though. He was not getting off, that's for sure. Ah. Okay, see you, little buddy. Woohoo!
Like the main stretch of the river where it's like...
Oh my gosh, dude, what a weird bite.
Oh, that's a good one. That's like a semi-chungaloon. Right
That's not a chungaloon, Bill. Don't try to make me feel good about myself. Bill's like, yeah, that's a semi-chungaloon. No, it's not, guys. The definition of a chungaloon is at least 2.5, 3 pounds. I mean, he is fat. I will give him that. Look at that. He's busting at the seams pert in here. See you, buddy. All right, we're catching fish behind the legend, Bass and Bill 96.
The green pumpkin transition might be in effect right now.
No, it's skill. It's skill now. It was color earlier, now it's skill.
Buddy in a tractor or something.
Oh my gosh, that felt like a lot better bite.
That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what? That's a chungaloon, bub.
Chungaloon! Woo! Let's go! Thank you, Bass and Bill 96 for taking me.
Heck yeah, man.
Look at that.
That's a chungus.
Chungaloon! Yeah. Look at how homegirl ate it. Gotta love it. I thought it looked even bigger than this, but I'll take it.
That was like a 4 for a second.
I thought it was too.
Nice.
Anyways, certainly not going to complain about that guy right there. That one actually felt a bite. It was like kaplop, you know, your typical chatterbait bite. Kaplop. That's a fish.
That one?
God, he just swims right at me.
Yeah.
not fighting, and now he is a little. I don't think he realized he was hooked. Oh, and he fell on my rod. Hopefully he did not snap anything. There you go, buddy. He's like long and skinny. Nosedive. We're finally in a position to where it's not super windy, so I can actually talk to you a little bit. I know it's a little bit confusing because we've just been kind of turning and burning, moving around throughout the lake. Quite frankly, we've fished a lot and it's been relatively challenging for the most part, but here and there we'll find these little pockets of opportunity. We'll catch a few bass and then we move on. The chatterbait has definitely been the hot bait of the day. Earlier in the morning when there was a little bit more cloud cover, a little bit more overcast skies, that white one for Bill seemed to work quite well, but now the green pumpkin is definitely the bait to throw. Anyways, I just wanted to provide a little context as to what the heck is going on because I know I haven't really talked to you guys that much. I apologize. I'm a scramble-brained guy. What can I say? Let's get back to cranking on a few, eh? Sun is high, the wind's still churning. Water temp there. Oh no! Oh, you saw him! Did you see him? No, but you saw my rod getting pulled and I didn't set the hook. What am I doing? Yeah, he just kind of nipped it, pulled my rod. I didn't set the hook near quick enough. You gotta be quicker than that. Oh, there he is.
Got him?
Yeah, he bit it. That was a nice little bite. Woo! Thank you for eating that chatterbait. That was a nice little bite. See you later. Okay, well, caught a decent amount of fish today. I caught one decent one, respectable, but for the most part, I've been catching a lot like 1 1/4 pound fish.
I don't know what kind of deal.
Oh, he's running right at me. Not bad either. I poked him, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo! Who needs a net? Oh my gosh, it's a chungaloon. They're eating it, dude. Ah. All right. Not bad, not bad. I'll take fish like that. See you, buddy. Right on that spot where Bill was catching a few earlier. I think what my strategy is distract Bill, engage in conversation, ask lots of questions. Yes, if I ask lots of questions and really talk to Bill a lot, what I find is he doesn't focus on fishing and then I catch more fish. It's a trick. And people, you got to be creative out here when you're fishing with someone with as much skills as Bass and Bill 96. No, just an old man. Oh. You'll understand, Bill. You're younger than me. When you hit 28, you just got to let out a groan from time to time.
Oh, an adventure.
Oh, smashed it. Coming at me. He might not be bad.
That looked good, yeah.
He's not big. Got a little weight to him though. I'll tell you what, they've started to eat this thing pretty darn good. A lot of these fish have it down their gullet, by golly. Beautiful fish. Okay, I tell you what, that's pretty much a wrap. Man, it's been windy out there, so I haven't really talked a whole lot. I've basically just been plugging away, trying to catch fish. And I tell you what, this guy right here, that green pumpkin Jack Hammer Chatterbait was the ticket. That definitely caught me pretty much all of my fish. I caught that one on the swim jig, but I don't think I caught anything on anything else. So chatterbait was the ticket. I know Bill obviously did work with a white chatterbait, and then later on in the day, he also tied on a green pumpkin and did well with that. Regardless, I just want to say thanks to Bill for taking me out. It's always fun getting out in a boat. I don't get out in boats very often these days. It's pretty much kayak or bank fishing, and it's always nice to get out in a boat. So it was fun fishing with him and just kind of BSing and catching some fish. Anyways, Bill, what do you got? Anything to say? Anything to add?
I don't have much to say, man, but it was a good time fishing. I wish we caught some bigger ones too. Usually we get on some big ones. Last time we came, we caught one that was probably over 5 pounds.
He says we. He means him. He caught
No.
the big one.
Yeah, we caught a lot of like 2-pounders today, so that was a good time.
That's right. Yeah, well, he usually catches big fish. So if you want to check out some big Michigan bass and tournament fishing, that sort of thing, check out Bill. Otherwise, if you want to keep watching ultralight, finesse fishing, goofy stuff like that, check out me. You know, I've got a pretty good channel as well. I'm pretty proud of it. Anyways, we'll catch you next time.